Where were we? Oh, no, that wasn't where we were. Okay, we're back. So, the thing is, because there's always a thing, I hennaed my hair once before, but I had leftovers, and I read that you could freeze it, so I did that. And then I had it in the fridge for a couple days, thawing naturally. So I don't actually know if it thawed too much, and maybe the dye release isn't good anymore. Experiments. I also had some amla that I mixed up that I had also frozen. I think you can freeze amla. Experiments. It's supposed to make the red more of a brown, which I'm hoping will work in my favor and not against it. So what we have here is some shit in a bowl. The stuff that looks like refried beans, refried beans, that's hard to say, is the amla. This part that looks like a giant horse diarrhea is the henna. It's in a bowl. It's gonna get mixed up with the indigo. Hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. Yeah, okay, that's how it goes. I mixed it with hot water till it's kind of a puddingy consistency. Oh, look at, there's dye release. Look at, it's supposed to look like and smell like frozen peas when you get out of the package. Yeah, so anyway, heated up water, because that's what you do. And then you make it kind of a puddingy like thing. I don't know if that's puddingy enough. And then you wait 15 to 20 minutes for dye release sometimes, kind of. But you can kind of see when it's releasing the dye. And then I'm gonna mix it with the henna and the amla and slap it on my head. Make sure you have your phone nearby so that if you really f up your hair, you can call your salon person stylist to fix it. Speed dial that shit. Also make sure you have food and provisions so that if you don't want to leave your room and home for the next few weeks because she's really booked, you can live and not see the outside world. Some people that are smart like to put a substance, or like, I don't know, shea butter or something around their hairline so that they don't stain their face forever. I, on the other hand, like to wing it, because what could go wrong? Good luck. I have a really bad feeling that I'm gonna get my hands covered in henna and then sneeze and be on video with like, yay editing, release faster. I'll mix you in. We'll go to town. We will discover why you think this is a good idea. Well, I've got some time. I'll tell you the background of my hair, because there's always a background. I once upon a time dyed my hair with the chemical-y type permanent hair dye, and it looked real good, but it was chemical-y, and I learned that I was not in favor of doing that to myself with the chemicals, using them. Your scalp is the most absorbent skin on your body, so like, whoa, why are you slathering on the chemicals there? What are you thinking? So instead, the next time I wanted to dye my hair, because sometimes a girl just needs a change. Of course, it was after 3 years, so my hair had just finished growing out all the color. Let's do it again. I decided the best way to do that would be to get some Manic Panic, because it's vegan. That's gotta be good-ish for you, ish. Then my scalp was a little sensitive after, but I didn't really think about it, and it looked really good. But then I realized that I used the black and the red and mixed them, and I realized the red had diamhydantoin in it, which I have like a draw the chemical line, and I don't like using it. So I don't know why I didn't notice that before I bought it, but I didn't. So after that I was like, can't use the red again, let's mix blue and black. And I did. It was like a month or so later. It turned my hair green, and the painful scalp was worse. Do you know why? Because I burned it with chemicals. I think I lost some brain cells. And then I tried henna, like a pre-mixed package from the place. What is it? Whole Foods. That turned out like shit. Don't do that. You gotta mix them separately and then put them together. But don't get a pre-mixed package where they're all together and then you do it, because the dye release times are different. Yeah, I know. Who would have thought that? I guess that's why we have the internet. Should have thought of that first. I didn't. No. Henna dye release time is usually like 4 hours to a whole day, depending on what you got. Holy balls. Whereas the indigo, 15 to 20 minutes. So if you mix them together and only like have the time, this has already expended all of its dye and that maybe hasn't released it all and you're just f***ed is what you are. And your hair looks like shit after. So then I tried to do the same thing again because I had an extra box of the premix and it's still f***ed up. So then what do? I learn about henna and how to actually do it. Yep, I like to do things backwards. Winging it never backfires, ever. Then I learned how to do it, and I did the henna first, which turned my grown out hair really, really red, and I was terrified, and the rest stayed like a not red color. And then I did the indigo, and it looked fine, but it was very dark and black and harsh on me, I think. I think it was a harsh look. So now I'm doing this, and then I'm gonna mix them together and put them on and see if that solves some of my problems. It probably won't, because as we've learned, I like to break myself. Oh, I can smell it. It's a very herby smell. People might think you're getting high. It doesn't make you high. It's henna. People put it on their hands. Maybe that's why they wear it on their hands all the time in India. No, that's not why. Don't think that that's a fact. It's not a fact. I don't know. We already went over that. I don't know anything about this. So, just don't listen to a thing I say.
I made that one. It's so nice.
Should always put the past behind you. Then it touches your neck and turns you a different color.